going live. Woohoo! Here we are. We're in Minecraft. I have a dog next to me. I don't want to knock over my water. Is he gonna whine into the microphone? No. He's decided to be silent suddenly. He won't be silent, bro. He's just gonna suddenly whine randomly. It's gonna happen. I want to first go into a test world. Where is my impossible Minecraft copy? Where is it? There it is. There it is. There's something I want to test because mining Lapis isn't exactly an easy process. It's, ever so slightly hard. So we're going to start up by going into an impossible Minecraft sort of copy where we can test things. Because I had a completely different idea, and then literally earlier today, I was like, wait a second, I have a way better idea to mine Lapis. So let's try that. Also, this is the cactus farm I want to eventually design. It's not complete, but whatever. We have a bunch of stuff here. We have some other designs. Let's just see if we can mine Lapis. I have an idea. Trapdoor. Also, we have custom ore textures so that they're easier to spot. Anyways, what was I gonna do? I was gonna get water. We already have the water. Let's get deep sleep because that's what we're gonna be dealing with. Okay, chicken, egg. Here we go. Grab a stone sword for this test. Here's my idea. We're gonna actually grab deep slate just for this full test. I need to test this to know if we're screwed or not. We're gonna test just a single lapis, just for the test here. Trust me on this. I should probably turn up the volume. Let's just place some stuff. We need to test if we can mine Lapis with my new idea. The original idea was to make, a massive perimeter and stuff. Here's my new idea. It's fairly simple. Hold on. Trapdoor here. It's not exactly a complicated idea. It's a rather basic one, but perhaps it'll help us. And then what we're gonna do, fill it with water. Then what we're gonna do is stand at an elevated point, probably actually at a sideways place. We don't really have a way to see into that, so that's actually a problem. Unless we could, let's make it day so we don't have to deal with stuff. Here we are. I forgot to grab seeds. Let's actually get some stuff prepared. Let's also do /spawn point. This is necessary, by the way. There. Alright. And here we are. I probably could do that. Yeah. Would the chicken... No, the chicken's gonna just float. It's not gonna sink. Which is an issue. Come on. Spawn a chicken. Yeah, it just floats. That's a problem. That's quite the problem there, is the chicken just floats. What we need here is a little bit of dirt. Probably a trap door. And then a good angle. There. Stay in that spot, chicken. I can't reach it. That's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? Now I can... Die, chicken. Okay. What if I can feed the chicken from above? Yeah, what if I can feed the chicken from above? We're testing stuff here. This is a science channel now. This is a science channel now. What happens if I have a slab so I can... This is science right here, alright? We're gonna waterlog this because that's not gonna be a problem later. Nope. Let me feed the chicken. I cannot feed the chicken from here. My dog is so sad right now. Poor baby. He's so sad. How is he to survive? Okay, if we do this, water still flows through the bottom of that, so. Right? It should still flow. Let me feed the baby chicken. Let me feed him. Does not want me to feed a baby chicken. Let me feed it. Yes, this is not dangerous at all. Okay, there we go. There we go. Stabbing it is hopefully much easier. I'm going to do this just for simplicity. Explode. It works. It works. Okay. Okay, this is a test world for Impossible Minecraft. So I previously had a completely different design we were going to work with, by the way. Completely different design. Which was a massive sand box. And then we were going to manually place the water for Lapis, because mining Lapis is not as easy as it sounds, by the way. Mining Lapis is really difficult. This is the Impossible Minecraft world. We're going to need resources, so apparently we need trapdoors for this. At least, I would say at least 3. Impossible Minecraft, yeah, we've been streaming Impossible Minecraft, and it lives up to the name, man. It lives up to the name. Let's bring some extra wheat. And we also have a bear here who is incredibly sad. You can just occasionally hear him. There. Alright, we're going to bring hay bales because water's... This isn't multiplayer because I knew it would be 1,000 times more difficult to deal with people randomly blowing up your base. So I was like, Alright, we also have some stuff here. We have an extra obsidian that I got off stream, which is pretty nice. We have the enchantment table from a different stream. What do we need? We need like 1,000 blocks. We need a lot of blocks. Let's make some trapdoors. Yeah, let's have extra trapdoors. Let's put away our extra wood. Wood is really expensive, man. Wood is so expensive. It is pricey stuff. We're getting tons of blocks for this, by the way. We need blocks. Lots of them. So, we can't stand on grass because it deals 19 damage. We can't stand in water because it deals damage. We can't stand near boats because it does damage. Not everything is like that. We can't even have meat. So, fishing doesn't give us fish. It gives us the other items, which is pretty useful, but no food. So, food requires us to farm, which is now actually the easy part, but whatever. XP explodes. That's the big one. That's why mining Lapis is so incredibly difficult. Is because experience orbs explode. Everything has strength and resistance, and zombies have speed. There's a bunch of other stuff too. Let's see. What do we need to bring with us? We're beating the dragon? Yeah, it's always fun to do an Ender Dragon fight. I also changed the Ender Dragon to constantly have regen, so, you know, it's going to be easy to beat the Ender Dragon. Oh, and we've been doing some fishing off camera, so we're going to fish on stream. Oh, bear is now abandoning me. I see how it is. Because it's nighttime, I don't want to have to deal with mobs, so we're just going to be fishing. And this is a very special fishing area because XP explodes, so we need this thing to survive fishing. Otherwise, we just die. Which is why we have 5 levels. We actually can get experience. It's just really difficult. Is this cool vibe chatting with you while playing Minecraft? I should probably take care of my door. That would be a fantastic idea. I did not get anything from that fishing attempt. Okay. There we go. Look at that. We don't get to keep the fish for long. Water damages us, but for some reason, so... waterlogged blocks actually count as water for some reason, which is so nice. I'm so glad. Waterlogged blocks, the command is literally just execute as any player who is in water. That's what the command is. And then it damages them. So, that's what the command is. The waterlogged blocks are technically not water, so we're safe to stand in them. Give me some items. We got salmon, and you can see it just immediately gets cleared from our inventory. Oh boy, wood is difficult to get for two reasons. One, we have to explode it, and two, it turns into planks. So, one plank per log. It also means we can't get charcoal. Give me the items. This is the most exciting thing to do at night, by the way. You just get a fish, relax, and want to throw a rock at someone. It's perfect. Give me the items. There we go. Oh, ow. As you can see, the fishing chamber protects us from everything. I went flying. I went so high up. Let's see, how many eggs do we get today? Plenty of eggs. Perfect. We're not going to be using them. We have a lot of eggs. Look how many eggs we have. We have a lot. It is very useful to have eggs. And we also do have a set of iron armor. We're probably not going to be bringing it with us in case we die, so... Don't want to lose iron armor or something. I have the coordinates, by the way, written down to where Lapis is. I find it off stream because, believe it or not, it takes ages to even find the Lapis. It took so long. It took, I think, like 2 real-life hours just to find Lapis. So, you know, that was exciting. I searched a couple dozen caves. And this one, the Lapis is at diamond level, so it's going to be a pain. Here we go. We just got to do some light farming while we wait for it to turn to day, because I ain't going out at night. That's not happening. We're going to make sure to have tons of shovels, I just realized. So where's the moon? Okay, there's the moon. You have to wait like a whole 5 minutes before we can even start traveling. How's your ender dragon? How's the preparation for your ender dragon fight going? You said you and someone, you're beating the ender dragon on a server right now. Yeah. It's always such a fun, you know, beat the ender dragon. Let's do this. What do I need to bring with me is the question. What else would I need to bring with me? We know I need trapdoors. You know, I should bring even more trapdoors. Yeah, I should bring more trapdoors. You lost all your stuff? See? Oh, in the nether, yeah. The nether. I am not excited for the nether, man. Oh, the nether's rough. In regular Minecraft and in Impossible, it's so rough. Let's get some more bamboo. This is how we have to get bamboo, by the way. You're going to watch how we get bamboo. It is the most painful process ever, which is why we have 6 pistons. I spent all my redstone on these pistons, man. All of my redstone went into this. But it's worth it, man. It's worth it. And this is how we get bamboo. Stand back. You do occasionally lose some of it, but that's fine. Because you'll always get way more than you lose. Way more. And bamboo is our #1 source of wood because all the other sources are just garbage. They're so slow to get wood. It is not a fast process. Oh, more bamboo. Perfect. Here we go. And then we can just replant. It's not exactly an efficient farm, but it works. The best part of the farm only has, 3 rows to, take from. This, it's fast to use. You literally just pull levers, and congratulations, you've gotten bamboo. So, I mean, it's slightly better. Oh, we have to bring a ton of eggs. That's right. Okay. We should bring those, yeah. That would be a wise idea. Let's just craft up some more planks here. Here we go. And I'm not actually going to be using these planks. I'm just going to... whoops. There we are. I'm just going to store them for books later. I need a quick way to get XP for enchants. Any ideas? Mob grinder, skulk area, things that we can't do in Possible Minecraft. Just go to an ancient city. Those are pretty good. Mining quartz. Otherwise, there's not many quick ways to get XP. For Impossible Minecraft, though, I have to be learning on what are ways that don't kill me. Well, we also had a cow farm, and I say had because the cows, they have about a % chance to explode, which was unfortunate, and we lost all of our cows I spent an hour getting. That was tragic. Yes, the ancient cities are probably the #1 area to get XP early game. Alright, we're going to have a bunch of eggs. Yeah, let's have 4 stacks of eggs. That sounds about right. And then let's bring a stack of this. Let's leave these low counts over here, yeah. We don't want to have low counts. Okay, it's time to go to the area. We've dilly-dallied enough, so we have to go on an adventure. Let's make another shovel. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need another shovel past that. Okay. We need dirt specifically, by the way, because dirt is just very handy. Okay, is there anything else I actually need to bring with me? Probably just more blocks or something, yeah. This is gonna be so stressful. We're bringing so much stuff, man. So much stuff. We also have a camel, by the way. His name is Llama. Llama the camel. Alright. And as you can see, the ores, they have custom textures because I was unable to see any lapis, so I was like, screw it, get a custom textured pack just so I can see lapis easier. We're going to be going to the coordinates -1,480 and -2,452, because that's where a cave is. The only cave that has lapis, and you can tell that's, kind of far. It's about 1,000 blocks, although from spawn meters wise that's about 700-ish meters, but still it's quite a distance. I mean, it's for scouring over terrain, it's quite far. Regular distance, I mean, that's a short travel, but I had to search a lot of areas, man. I searched most of this mesa just to find lapis, and it only took forever. It only took forever. We just have to... That's the cave, by the way, that you can see right there to our left. There's a cave. We have to do so much setup, man, just to even get to this. This is not something I recall seeing. I don't remember seeing this cave. It could just be out of the short-term memory. It doesn't seem like a better way in, anyways, so yeah, that seems like a worse way. So we're going to be avoiding that. And it's right here. This is where we need to be. This spot right here. We can't touch grass, but luckily camels can, so that's very handy. This is where we need to be. This is where our setup is. gotta just get up here. We're gonna use a camel to get up here. And then I want to make sure we have a pen for our camel. Because I'd like to not lose the camel. It's very difficult to get a new camel, so let's not lose this one. We've already lost a lot of camels on the way. Okay. And I'm making sure all these are path blocks because I want safety. Where did my camel go? Of course. He's already traveling in a strange area. Whatever. Let's use the sandstone. Here we go. The camel cannot get out of this, so... But we can. And we can later make a way out for the camel just by placing a singular block. Anyways, so... the Lapis, by the way, is pretty far. Luckily, mobs cannot spawn on path blocks, which is very nice. The Lapis is right there. You might not be able to even see it, but the Lapis, it's like in these areas is where we have Lapis. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see the Lapis right there, and I think I see, no, that's water. There's the Lapis right there, okay. We have to get all the way down to there without dying. That's the issue. We have to get all the way down here with the side quest of, you know, not dying. So this is going to be what is problematic for us. Okay. Here we go. And bridge across. And then we have to occasionally make a wall. Yeah. The occasional wall. If we fall in this water, we're dead. So, that's exciting. There's a skeleton. Okay. Okay. There is a skeleton. Where? Where is the skeleton? I didn't get torches, bruh. I forgot to bring torches. Okay, that's embarrassing. That does mean we're actually going to have to make a trip back at some point to get torches because they're kind of necessary. Getting torches is actually really quite, you know, important. So that's something to keep in mind is torches are very valuable and I forgot to get them. So good job, me. Okay. We're going to be doing this so that we don't have to deal with any mobs spawning on us. Which is why we're going a little bit higher than you might expect. Okay. We just have to travel a really far... Dang it! Distance. I didn't mean to place those blocks. I'm going to be honest, man. I didn't mean to place those. I thought I had my shovel out. I didn't. Whoops. Whoopsie toodles. Did not have my shovel out. That was most certainly not a shovel. Sadness. Okay. Good news is this is a little bit of dirt we can just shovel. Bad news is there's a couple of zombies in our way. So we're going to have to take care of them in some regard. Oh wait, I forgot. We have to put path blocks on top of everything. I completely forgot that. I'm such a fool. The reason we have to put path blocks on top of literally everything is because otherwise mobs can spawn on our walls, which would be bad. Literally, this is the setup we have to do just to get to Lapis. Can you imagine mining the Lapis? It's just insane. This is why it's called Impossible Minecraft. You need safety systems. It's realistic somehow. How is this realistic? There we go. You should definitely try and go over to me, zombie. It is a fantastic idea. that I very much so recommend. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that was so painful. Oh my gosh, that hurt so much. That hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, that was painful. That was so painful. Oh my gosh. Not a fan. Not a fan. No, no thank you. I would like to, go to the Lapis. That is exactly what my heart desires right now, man. This is tricky, because if I shoot that skeleton, if I hit that skeleton, what it's going to do is shoot me. So here's my new idea. We're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go around the side of this thing for some reason. Yeah. Wonderful idea. And then we have to path block it. I hate this game. Oh my gosh. Technically, things can hit me through there, but they can't get within range, so we're also technically safe. I am not a fan of that. There's just a small sliver of being shot through. Not a fan of it. We're getting closer to Lapis, though, which is nice. We also had to abandon... There was actually a different cave that we had to abandon because they had Skulk, and Skulk is literally the worst thing we can run into. It is super bad to run into Skulk. Skulk is legitimately dangerous, as in the world is over if we go into Skulk. That's how bad Skulk is. It is the most dangerous thing in the entire game is Skulk. By far. Like, it is death. It's death on steroids. So, you know it's bad. You know it is bad. Okay. Getting down here is proving to be quite the challenge. What shot me? Where? Oh god. Oh, it missed, thank god. Oh my gosh. I don't know where it is. I don't see it. It's nighttime, by the way, so we have literally no safe places over here. Yay. Oh my god. Okay, I see where the death is. I see where death is. Okay. So we have to make that as a cover? Bruh. I don't think I brought enough blocks. We need to bring like 10,000 blocks, man. Luckily we can crouch to reduce the range at which they see us, so... that's useful. Okay. Oh. We're gonna put a path block on that. The reason we're putting path blocks on like literally everything is because we don't want to deal with so much death. And make another ceiling. We're gonna be safe. We're gonna be so safe. We're gonna be the safest person there ever was. I heard fall damage, and I am not a fan. Here, we'll do that. Okay. Oh, this is so stressful, man. The skeleton is shooting at me, bruh. And I misplaced a block. Cool. That's what I wanted. I can hear my camel still, which is actually a little bit surprising. Okay. The Lapis is this way, and we are going the exact opposite direction. I'm going to have to figure out a way to turn this around. Because we don't want to have to keep going in the opposite direction of, you know, where the Lapis is. Okay. So here's my idea. We're going to just wall this thing off. Make sure to place your path blocks. Okay. And then we can bridge this way. Oh, hey, there's a zombie here to greet us. I am seeing this as a very warm welcome. Hi, zombie. Mind falling off? Thank you. We're bad people. We do bad things, though, so we can make progress. It's a sacrifice. And someone else's name, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I changed ore textures because I couldn't see where the Lapis was, so I was like, alright, changing ore textures. Screw it, I can't see Lapis. We're changing the textures. The path. We have to go down so far, but I mean, you can see the Lapis right there. It is next to some dripstone. In the middle of that circle, there's Lapis. There's also a little bit more Lapis right there. No, that's water. I'm an idiot. Right there. I'm so smart. There we go. More Lapis right there. But we're going to be focusing on the single point first, because going after a single is way easier than going after a several. Oh, I can't go down here. Oh, that's awkward. That's slightly awkward. But we can use that to our advantage anyways. Regardless, we can use that. Our shovels are starting to already run thin. We have to go around this dripstone. This is not the path I was expecting to take. Oh, hey, we can go down a little bit. That's nice. Everything needs a path block, man. Everything. Okay, now we can go even further down. Do you need a shovel? The shovel is so that we can make path blocks. That's what these are for, because mobs cannot spawn on path blocks. It is so nice. It is really nice that mobs cannot spawn on path blocks. That's why we need the shovels. And that's why we're using dirt specifically for our paths, and we're putting dirt on top of any walls that need it. So here we go. It also means we need a lot of dirt. That's fine. I'm wondering, it's just going to be cheaper to put a dirt path on all of these. It also gives us a little safety area if we put dirt on all of this. You know, let's mine that little bit of iron. We have the seeds. We could just mine some iron while we're here, right? And it gets rid of some of our dirt. Never mind. Let's just not risk it. Okay, game. It's our light. Oh, it's a light source. We don't have to put a path block on that anyway, so that's good. It's a light source. We have a little bit of safety. The tiniest bit of safety is right here. It's so nice. Let's just be safe, though. Yeah, I don't want to explode that anyways now. Because it's glow lichen. There's a mine shaft? Okay. The Lapis is over that way, so we just have to figure out a way to go down there. So we're probably going to have to drop around somewhere there and figure out how to continue from that. From that point. Because I know there's a wall here, we might as well just automatically put this as 2 path blocks. Yeah. There's so much. This feels so. Somehow, what I've added here feels realistic because you have to have systems in place. If you're going to do anything, you need to have a plan for it. There's safety checks, there's. Everything here has a purpose. Feels wild that this is a realistic Minecraft somehow. And it's just in the most unrealistic way. Okay, we can use this as our next point of progress. Yeah, I hear a dog crying. Anyways, we're going to be doing this. Let's put a path block on that. We should probably have a safety net. Yeah. Right there. This way, nothing knocks us off. We also need to put path blocks on the spike itself, so that mobs don't, you know, screw us over. Here we go. Nothing should be able to do anything to us now from there. Alright. Now we just have to go around this thing in a spiral motion. Cool. And then if we ever need to, we can, that's not good. We can, there's so many things. Just build a wall. If there's anything shooting at us at any point, we'll build a wall. We'll just build a wall. Simple. When in doubt, build a wall, I'm pretty sure is the saying. Yep. Okay. That is not a good point to go from. Okay, let's try to actually turn this around 180 degrees, yeah. And then let's build a wall. Like I said, when in doubt, just build a wall. Here we go. Mob can spawn on that. Build in a wall. Here we go. Look, what? What? That's so random. What? Blue, okay. Okay, that's a phrase that has now been spoken in my chat. Not sure why. That's the wrong block. Whoops. Let's combine our shovels from earlier just to get a little bit extra durability. Every little bit matters right now. That looks like death. Okay, we need an extra high wall right here, so let's do that. We're almost out of dirt. The Lapis is pretty close now, though. The issue is, like, getting to it is still quite the process. Okay, gotta put a dirt block there. Let's actually put a stone wall here. Oh, I didn't have to go that high. Whatever. The stress, man. Nope. Denied. Oh, God. Okay, things have started to get a little bit more intense. Because we're looking at how do we properly make walls and stuff. Things are starting to become much more scary. Okay. Yeah, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Okay, okay, okay. Let's despawn those things. Yeah, we're gonna just despawn them. Out here, nerds. This is, at the same time, really unsafe. If we fall, we're kind of dead. Look at this. Nothing can kill us here. We've made part of a cave safe. We have safety. Let's just despawn those guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many ways to just die here. We have safety, I say, as we are walking around death. That should be a wall. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't make that a wall. That was foolish. Mobs can technically spawn on that and then fall onto us. I heard something. I'm not sure what. Okay, we've despawned the mob so we can go back down. Oh boy, that is the wrong way to go. I was about to basically soft lock myself, which would have sucked. Can we actually... No, we cannot do that. Okay, that's fine. Can you imagine if I made it so we can't stand on path blocks? This game would have been so much worse to play. Here we go. Okay. There. Okay. We need more cobblestone on this. We don't have any more cobblestone. We're switching to sandstone. This is actually kind of bad. We're running dire on materials. Our situation is becoming worse by the second. And I misplaced a path block? No. Okay. It's fine. That is actually the wrong thing to do. Okay. I don't know what to do in this situation, actually. Oh my god. There's an Enderman. Why? No, 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 nope. Skeleton saw us. Skeleton has seen us. What I didn't think about is how are we going to progress our steps once we are, you know, in the danger zone. I didn't think about that part of it. That would have been a good idea to think about, but, whoops. Maybe we should go one block off the ground. I think that might be the plan. We go off the ground by one block. The reason, so here's my idea. It makes it harder for mobs to reach us. We're still screwed with skeletons, but it does mean we don't have to deal with anything else if we, you know, just make sure the path is one block off the ground. Then we can just, you know, not have to deal with zombies, not have to deal with spiders, not have to deal with basically anything except for skeletons. So, I think that might be the strat. Okay. Okay. Oh, that thing is following me. That thing is following me. Nope. Oh, it's so dark. My brightness just automatically tuned itself down. Thank you, brightness. I love automatically adjusting brightness to make things darker on an already dark screen. This is my favorite part of the game, by the way. I guess my phone. It's not really a Minecraft thing. It's a phone thing. Must climb all the stairs in the world. Okay. We can see it's daytime. We've had a couple cycles here, so there is just No. Ow, 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 ow. Is it dead? Yeah, it's dead. Just the explosion. Is it dead? I wonder. Okay, we need to make sure things don't get onto our path anymore. Alright, that did not pass for some reason. Let's try that again. Okay. And then... there. Okay. Now we just need to do this. No, you can stay out of my face there, creeper. No, thank you. No, thanks. I'll pass. That was an accidental path block placement, but whatever. It doesn't actually stop us from anything, so I guess it's fine. Okay. We just have to do this constantly. Creepers can see through that! Are you kidding me? Oh. Ow! Are you kidding me? The creeper just decided, you know what? I've had a bad day, said the creeper. Screw you, Smokey! Bruh. Are you kidding me? We have to take this one block up. Great. This is what I wanted to do, is take it one block higher. Because I just thought, you know what? Zombies can hit us through that, and we would die. So, even higher it is. Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. We have to make sure we don't get hit at all. So... that's what I was talking about! It hit me through the wall! Bruh. We're getting low on bread. That's not good. Okay. That spider better not be able to do anything, man. Better not. Oh my god. This game does not like me right now. Where are they? I don't know. You know what? We have a way to solve that problem. It's called building even higher. Deal with it. Deal with it. If you have a problem, just build even higher, man. Just keep building higher. Okay. Now we should be fine. We just have to constantly build from side to side and not die. We did not bring enough blocks. Luckily, we can actually get way more blocks later. If we run out of blocks, it's actually not a problem, by the way. We can get more. So what we need to do is figure out where the Lapis is. That's what we need to do. Figure out where the Lapis is, and then, you know, just get the Lapis. Where exactly is the... wait a second, that's not safe. That's not safe. Look at this. I didn't realize I had so much danger around me. Whoops. Everything can spawn on here. I did not realize that was all, like, completely dangerous. Where's the Lapis? I actually don't see it. We could try to look for other Lapis. We could mine redstone. I really do want redstone, man. Redstone is really nice for us. I don't see where the Lapis is. I wish I could see it better. I'm trying to zoom in using the corner of my screen, but we just have to go. Wait a second. It's right there. It's to our right. We're near Lapis, guys. We're near the Lapis. Oh my god. We're actually near the Lapis. Okay, so there's Lapis right there. Right there is where Lapis is, man. Okay. Nope. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. Oh my god. It's so close, yet so far, man. Ow! That was rude. That was rude of them. We have to build a perimeter still because of, you know, monsters. And we don't really have blast-resistant blocks. So we have to build a 7-diameter area to even deal with this. It's gonna be so much fun. When we have, you know, like no blocks and we can't use dirt for it. Because dirt is too weak. The Lapis is right there, though. Okay. We had to go up a step, but that's fine. It's fine, it's worth it. It's worth it if we don't die. If it means we don't die, then it's worth to go up a step. Safety rails are in place! Are in place! Okay, creepers! I forgot that they can do that. Why? Why is that a thing? They look through blocks and they decide, you know what sounds fun today? Death. Why? Why? We should remove creepers from the game. I just realized that I don't need these walls to be so tall. That's kind of awkward. I have a reason to make the walls tall. Oh my gosh. Look how many mobs there are. There's so many. The spider is on the Lapis. How rude of it. This is quite a journey to take just to reach Lapis, man. Okay. There we are. Thanks, Creeper, for the wake-up call. What was that for? Bruh. Oh my gosh. That was rude. Creeper just decided to explode suddenly. Okay. We have to make sure not to block off one of those walls because we're going to use it to travel. Going on a corner suddenly. Actually, we need a joint, so... Because we have to keep traveling this way, so we do need a joint. Yeah. That's going to be our joint. We have to make 2 joints, though, because... Okay, you know what? Let's just respawn all the mobs. We're so low on bread. If we get down to 2 bread, we're going to go back for bread. We're going to have to go back to base for bread, and then we're going to also bring fence gates for our camel, so that we can have a permanent camel port rather than a temporary one that requires us to modify it each time we move the camels. So we do want easy movement. Okay, I think we've despawned everything. Let's look for where the Lapis is. Okay, it's right there. Okay, so if we keep going straight, we just have to go like 2 blocks to the left, and then we'll get that Lapis. And then a little bit further is that lapis. Okay. This is the quest we have. It is so monumental just to even reach it. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine getting diamonds? It's even worse. Can you imagine it being worse than getting lapis as getting diamonds? That's just crazy, man. But it's true. It's worse to get diamonds because it poisons us and it kills us and it's the worst and nobody likes the process. Okay. Let's make sure this is pathed up. Now this looks like it's going to be enjoyable, seeing as they're able to get a decent elevation next to us. Wait a second, guys, there's lapis right here! Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, we need blast-resistant blocks. Wait, what? The creeper accidentally uncovered lapis for us. That's awesome! Okay, let's get some blast-resistant blocks. I wonder how we're gonna do this. That was a joke. I know exactly how we're gonna do this. We're actually just gonna use armadillos rather than wasting chickens. That would be expensive. If we use chickens for this, that would be expensive. That's incredible, though. What? It uncovered lapis. That could have actually been, like, super destructive, too, because, you know, it uncovered lapis, which could chain react. That's the issue with lapis, is it chain reacts, so... Here we go. Our camel's, of course, still safe. And, we're just gonna... do that. Find, armadillos and stuff and blow up terracotta. That's what we're gonna do. It's a pretty efficient way to get... more blast room decent, so... And this isn't enough sandstone for that. I don't think it is. Because we want at least 4 high walls. Just for the, with a rim. You know what? 3 high walls with a rim. The rim is so spiders don't get in, by the way. Oh, and a walkway. So that we can easily, you know, get out. Are armadillos going to spawn, though? Have they decided that their existence no longer is part of the game? We can sacrifice a few chickens to mine this one piece of coal right up there. And that would, you know, result in blocks chain reacting. Tons of extra blocks. Come on. Spawn a chicken. Just spawn a chicken. Spawn a chicken. Okay. That was a waste of a lot of eggs. And feed the chicken. And we get coal! We needed coal! Oh, this is awesome! The universe loves me suddenly! Yay! We get torches! We need torches. We also need the blocks, so... And explode. Thank you. And that gave me, like, no blocks, but whatever. Is there any other armadillo? I would love to get more blocks than, you know, 48. Is there any more? I don't see any armadillos. How long? I've been streaming for like an hour, and we're getting close to that lapis, man. Oh, hey, an armadillo. And let's try to make sure it's the same color. Just so it's easier to place. Kaboom! There we go. More terracotta over a stack. Perfect. I think that'll do. I think that will do. Over a stack of terracotta. Nice. My frame rates are suddenly just gone. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Anyways, we can get the lapis. This is such a dumb looking mining operation, man. It looks so dumb, but it's the way, man. It's the way we can actually be safe. Here we go. Gotta go down all these steps and make sure to take the right path. There we are. We're getting so close to having just simple lapis, but oh my goodness, is that lapis important. Because then off stream, what I'm going to do is probably just fish for like a few hours. Hello, welcome to the stream, Gamer Beast. Welcome to the stream. There's lapis. Yeah, right there. Okay. Oh, I hear a skeleton. That sounds wonderful. Alright. And let's put torches around this. There we go. 2 torches. Just for our mining operation here. Okay. Stay away from me, skeleton. I'm not a fan of you. Not a fan of the skeletons. Let's get more dirt ready. That is not much dirt. Okay, we're low on dirt, but that's fine. That's fine. 3 blocks away is right there. Do you know about Minecraft ARGs, alternate reality games? Heard of them? Don't really know much. I think Weefy's made a few posts. No! I'm ever so slightly bitter, by the way. No, ever so slightly. Okay, we gotta go back to our stuff. This is gonna be a very simple trip. We just have to, go about 700 blocks. Let's bring bread. We were low on bread anyway, so let's bring some bread. I think Weefy's posted on some ARGs though, right? It's a good thing this isn't a hardcore challenge, otherwise that would have been way more tragic. It punched me. The zombie had punched me. Also, this is Impossible Minecraft, so everything you can expect to just be way more broken. Everything is stronger, and getting resources is difficult, because we can't mine, and we have to mine lapis. By the way, lapis explodes, so, it's just super easy to obtain. Super easy. Alright, let's bring some extra stuff. We needed bread, so let's just use some of our bread reserves. Let's bring some more blocks, because we were kind of low on blocks, but, I'm not going to bring many. Let's bring some extra eggs. 5 whole extra eggs. Wow. We're rich. We have to walk 700 blocks. I hope it's not going to turn to nighttime as we get there, and then we die again. Oh boy, would that be tragic. I could have brought more torches. I'm not going to go back to the stuff, because that reduces how much time we have to run there and get our stuff back. I know a zombie picked up something, so that means it won't despawn, which is bad. But okay, it's fine. I've actually been suggested that before, right? I said that if we got to 350 subscribers within a timeline, we would do a horror mod. But you know what? I'm feeling it. If we get to 350 in general now, I've changed my mind from the deadline to if we just get to 350, I'll do a horror mod. On hardcore, yeah! Yeah, live streaming a horror mod on hardcore. I'm more interested in the subject now, so I feel like, you know what? We could do one. It'll be horror mods that I find, by the way, so, it might not be... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the best horror mods. Hopefully I can. I'm not a big fan of the current add-on thing I use. Not a big fan of it. I forgot to grab a sword. Oh, I'm so bad. Can you imagine not grabbing a sword when you have to, stab things? Intelligence is what I'm made of. I'm made of intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, made of it. made of intelligence. Yes. Forgetting to grab a sword. Brilliant move by me. Awesome. Here we go. Yep, not grabbing a sword. I meant to grab a sword. Immediately forgot. Yeah. Alright, it's right here though. This is all where we need to go. I don't know why my frame rate just went to 0, but okay. And we took a little bit of damage. We cannot walk on grass, by the way. It deals damage, so, you know, that's something. It deals 19 damage, so if we walk on just one blade of grass, we're dead. Unless we have full health, and we don't. We're on, you know, 9 hearts. And it deals 9.5 hearts. Water is also dangerous. Everything is dangerous. If it exists, it's dangerous. XP, dangerous. Food, okay, not dangerous, but we don't have much of it. Everything is just so deadly. The Ender Dragon, dear God. Satan itself is what I made the Ender Dragon. Ba, ba, ba. Let's hope that we can actually... Wow! Oh! Guys, I don't think the Lapis is there anymore. Call it a hunch. I think the Lapis is gone. That's such a bummer. Bruh. Are you kidding me? That is not good. We have no dirt. So, something dropped XP. The XP broke the Lapis. The Lapis then proceeded to explode, and we lost both of our water buckets. Yay! We have to go back to spawn and prepare resources. That's awkward. Didn't expect that to be on stream. You all saw nothing, by the way. Whatever, it gets us to spawn faster. We did lose half a stack of bread. Oh no, how tragic. We lost seeds. No! And 2 water buckets. I suppose that's pretty tragic. Well, that is unfortunate. That is fairly unfortunate. I did not put this into my considerations. Yep, rough. Hello, zombie. Okay, so we have to collect more dirt, because I don't think we have enough dirt, really. We have to get trapdoors. Luckily, that shouldn't be too problematic to get more trapdoors. It's just wood. Even though wood is expensive. Camel. Our camel's just going to be there. That's fine. Let's see. I have to think about, like, how are we going to go about this? We need more cobblestone. Those were the resources I had in place for this. Oh, no. That's not enough blast-resistant blocks for this, so... that is probably not a good thing. Alright, we're going to craft some bread. This is not a mod. This is made with... I just coded this in, like, using command blocks. Dirt mining pog. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for this stream. Although, because it's nighttime, we're probably going to go around and stab stuff. Time to go stab things. Alright. Alright, guys, you ready for some PvP? Or, I guess it's PvE. Whatever. Time for some PvE. Yeah. Yeah, there's no mobs. That's a skeleton. No. PvE, except skeletons. Come on. Fight me, zombies. Fight me. There's just no zombies. That's a skeleton. No, no, no. I believe in life. Why is it only skeletons? No. I might have screwed myself over. This is not exactly a safe spot. I actually removed phantoms, by the way. I did remove phantoms. That is the only part of this game that is easier, is because they were supposed to be disabled. I was like, they're supposed to be disabled, but for some reason, they were not disabled. So yeah, that's the one thing that's easier about this game, is there's no phantoms. They automatically get teleported to 0, and then killed. That is what happens to phantoms. Yeah, skeletons have power 5 bows. We can't hold a bow. The nether is instant death, which is why we need diamonds. We need enchanted armor to survive the nether, because it is legitimately just death. So it's actually way more efficient to stab a creeper to have it explode than to just, you know, have the creeper explode. Because watch this! Free iron! It's 2 whole iron. I'm not a fan of a skeleton being nearby. The skeleton should stop approaching. Okay, we did get resources. We're also getting shot. You know what? I think that went pretty well. Oh, no, beds turn into lava, so we can't set our spawn until we go to the nether. The nether is the only thing that has something we can set our spawn on. A respawn anchor. Huh, that actually got the zombie. Hello, zombie. I fear nothing. Ow! I fear the pain of being punched by a zombie slightly, actually. You don't need gold armor. You do need gold armor, so we are going to need gold armor. We're going to have diamond armor and gold armor. So, you know, that's nice. It's going to make sure our diamond armor is being put to full use, but, you know, having part of it be gold. And piglins are pretty dangerous, because, you know, strength. Every monster has strength, so that's something to worry about. I want my items, but at the same time, they're not exactly valuable. Hello, creeper. Get baited. That actually did not work. It blew up part of our path. I gotta think about things carefully. That is a hay bale. That is not wheat. I mean, that is not bread. There we go. No, it doesn't, but at the same time, it absolutely does. So, durability, naturally, this isn't like custom code or something. Durability is based on the amount of damage, and because it deals so much damage in the nether, 20, which is a one-shot, that means our armor is constantly taking 20 durability. And enchantments, I think, actually increase the amount of durability if it's protecting against that kind of damage. So, you know, it's really great to deal with. I gotta hydrate. Yeah, we do have the enchantment table at least, so that's nice. Not many books. Getting leather is a pain. Let's craft up a little bit more bamboo, just to have some more bamboo planks. It'll be nice. And we don't exactly have enough bamboo to... We need 24 in each one of these slots, so we're getting close. And the biggest problem, by the way, so I just realized, because we had 5 levels when we died, that's definitely what caused the other explosions. We had 5 levels because I was fishing, which gives you XP. And if you die with at least a level, you drop XP. So Oops. We accidentally caused the Lapis to explode. I don't think that's how I wanted to do it. We do actually need to craft 2 more buckets. Oof. Gotta sacrifice some of our iron. Yeah, we can just craft 1 bucket. Where's our iron? Okay, there it is. I was worried for a second. I was like, did I accidentally bring the iron with me? I would have been so sad. No, I'm not on Twitch. Just YouTube. Just the good old-fashioned YT. Here we go. We have the buckets. We don't have enough blocks for the other stuff. We need more dirt. So that's a problem. We're gonna go mine. So we're gonna make sure to bring at least 1 wheat. We are actually gonna bring a water bucket. We're going to bring some swords and some shovels. Yes, this is what we need. Oh, we're so low on cobblestone. Yikes. There we go. Alright, now we can go and hunt a bunch of stuff. I forgot to grab a lead. And we don't need a lead. What do we need? I guess that's all we really need, is what we have here. Alright. Nothing's gonna spawn on the mountains and stuff, so we're gonna go over to where I like to mine. And that is right next to wood. We also have a chance of getting leather, and leather's really nice, because it's so difficult to get leather, oh my god. We had a cow farm. It exploded, because apparently there's a 1% chance that my cow farm design explodes. It made me terribly sad. It exploded off stream, so that's something. I was like, I'm just gonna get the books for the enchantment table off stream, and then it explodes. Day ruined. Alright. Spawn. Nothing is spawning. You can see that there's been a slight amount of mining. Slight amount of mining here. Tons of explosions. Come on, give us blocks. There's also an outpost this way. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be of any use to us. Actually, it is. Okay, the reason why this is useful, I just realized it's useful. No, I realized this a while ago, but it's because we can get totems, and totems are just so nice, man. Totems are just so nice. Yes, go all the way over to me. This is the best RNG ever. What? It just went over because they don't care about wheat. And now it's going exactly back to where it was. What? My mind is just melted here. Oh my god, it's a cow. It's a cow. It's a cow. Don't explode the items. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess we can't. Ow! That was so painful. The pain. Ow, that cow, it exploded. Well, the grass, it was not the cow's fault. It was the grass. And my stupidity. But, ow. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of wood here. Oh! You guys saw nothing, by the way. I was not... You can just see the moment of my defeat. To be continued. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was at this moment Smokey knew he messed up. Well, that was an unfortunate way to go. Luckily, we didn't have any XP, so there's not anything to destroy our items, so that's good. But where did we die? Probably over here. We died over here, right? I wasn't paying enough attention. I think that tree, right? That tree? Is it that tree? No, it's this tree. That's not existing anymore, you know? Is that... No, it's an egg. I thought we got leather. I was about to be so incredibly happy, only to be so incredibly sad and disappointed. because we did not, in fact, get leather. Unless there's going to be suddenly leather here. I mean, there's a ton of dirt. Tons of dirt. A metric ton. Actually, that's probably true because, you know, it's a cubic meter. So that's several tons of dirt suddenly in our inventory. I want more stuff. You're gonna give it to me. Run. See, we didn't die this time. Pure skill. I can now reach that. Okay. And die. Ha ha ha. There is only destruction around me. I wanted to be able to mine that piece of grass, but I suppose I'm asking for too much. Whatever. How much dirt do we have? Not nearly enough. Okay. Oh, hey, there's more dirt. I didn't see it. And cow. Cow. Okay. I have to think this one through because it is indeed a cow. Okay. Okay, cow. You just have to go with me. Wait a second. I have wheat. I have wheat. I can lure it. I can lure it. I know exactly where to put the cow. Reusable locations. Yes, just go right on in. Just go right on in. Okay. And then go right there and stay there. And then what I'm going to do... Kaboom. Look at that. There's meat. We can't even hold this stuff. It's immediately gone from our inventory. We don't even get to see it. Oh, hey, armadillos. Luckily, these things are very easy to kill. Actually, I want to be able to not die to that. And mine. Haha. This is what we get to do now. Instead of mining Lapis, we have to collect the resources for the Lapis. And... oh. Well, I was dodging for no reason. Yo, Midnight, welcome back, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. How have you been? We're here doing some more impossible Minecraft. We did sadly die while trying to get the Lapis, and we had XP, so we, you know, lost a couple of items. I kind of want to tame a wolf. There's literally no reason to tame a wolf, but I kind of want to tame one. Let's see. Do we have enough resources to go back? Do you guys think we have enough resources? You know what? I think we have enough resources. No, wait. We don't have the second water bucket. Whoops. We only need one. We do only need one water bucket in all actuality. That you're building the Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer? What? I'm not sure what that is. Unless that's like exactly as it sounds, like a Christ the Redeemer is literally just Christ the Redeemer. Like, oh, okay, that would have made sense, and I didn't put that in considerations. That baby's gonna die. I was wrong. It lived. That was unexpected. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Nope. Get blocked. Not happening. And wait, that did not explode. There we go. Explode. Perfect. It's a huge statue. Oh, okay. Classic thing. Okay. Classic thing. All sprinkled around in 2B2T. That's where I know the build to be most popular, man. Now I know what you're talking about. Here we go. We're gonna go back to where we know Lapis is, and hopefully we won't accidentally die. We don't have trapdoors. I'm an idiot. We can't get it without trapdoors. It's kind of an important part. We can make a crafting table. Hold on. We can make a crafting table. I'm so smart. The crafting table is also just really nice to have there. This can be like a second base. You did build a castle yesterday. It took like 3 hours, but this building already took me like 5 hours and I'm half done. Building castles is so much fun, man. I love building castles. It's just so fun to build castles. They're fun structures. I have no idea how to build a Japanese castle, by the way. I have no idea. I've wanted to know how to build a Japanese castle for so long, and I've tried to learn how, but I just never can. They're cool looking builds, but my brain doesn't understand them. I've also wanted to build a castle ship. Because, come on, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. Imagine you have to siege a fortress, but you have to go out to sea. That's incredible. Castle's got different building blocks, but this one has 3 blocks that I have to place 10,000 times. Yeah. That's pretty classic with castles is, just repeating the exact same thing. Just placing bricks repeatedly for 5 hours, and there you go. You have a castle in the end. Alright, I'm gonna put the crafting table right here. Let's get some stuff ready for it. Let's not actually get rid of our bread. Yeah. There we go. Now we can craft trapdoors. We have 8 eggs and 2 seeds. This was a bad idea. We have only 2 seeds for this. Okay. This is our Lapis mine, by the way. We have to travel so far. It is quite the process just to get to here, and we also have to, make sure the Lapis can be mined. At the beginning of the stream, I went into a creative test world just to see a different method for, getting stuff, and, well, it works better, so we're going to be doing that. Ow! I tried, so I actually did test some night vision mods, and none of them worked. None of them. I tested multiple night vision mods, and all of them just decided, nah, we're not gonna work. And like, okay, cool, that's what I wanted, actually. I was looking forward to the night vision mod not working. Yeah, wonderful. This is what I was looking for. My day was ruined. That's the long story short. Get it from commands then. I'm not gonna, give ourselves night vision if it's like through a command or something. It feels too, cheaty or something. Okay. I'm a little bit more elevated than I should be here, but that's fine. I think. Whew! The zombie just... Well, this is awkward. I actually don't have enough time for this stream to go back and have stuff prepared. Huh. Well, that's slightly awkward. Ever so slightly awkward. So instead, I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here, and then off stream I'm gonna have resources prepared. We're not gonna mine Lapis off stream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have probably part of the setup ready, like a bridge to it, and then we'll build it. But we don't have enough resources, so ow! And oh god, don't die. Don't die. I can't sprint. How many blocks away were we? That looked like about a dozen blocks away from Lapis. But we didn't have... I didn't bring the eggs. We have a lot of eggs and I didn't bring them. Whoops. So we wouldn't have been able to get the Lapis anyways. Unless we got extremely lucky, but that's unlikely, obviously. So next stream, we already have the path to there. I'm going to get resources off stream. I'm going to go way overkill in getting resources. I'm going to have a chest set up on our second base, which is the mining operation. Sure, you know what? How about we end the stream with Bed Wars? Yeah, we're going to... Yeah, Bed Wars! Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah, you have to go to the gym soon. That's right. Yep. The gym. Gotta stretch some. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a chest with all the resources we're gonna need, so it's gonna be much more organized. It's gonna be a lot of work, so the next Impossible Minecraft stream, by the way, is probably gonna be in somewhere like a week. I'm going to space these out a little bit more because it requires so much preparation. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's got to go to the gym. We were playing Bed Wars earlier and I won 2 out of 4 games, but those 2 were kind of lucky. That gives me so much confidence. I'm so bad at duos. And, okay, I thought my game had suddenly broken or something. Yeah, this is actually Impossible Minecraft right now. We are playing... Can you beat the game on CubeCraft? Can you? I think you can, actually. Because of... I've never tried this. I just want to briefly talk about... There sweats the first 2 games. There's like sweat seasons, I feel like, for like it's just for a few days. But all the great players will play. Hold on, I forgot what your user is, Sean. Is it just this? Or I guess I mistyped that. Is it just this? I don't know, it's different numbers. There we go. We're not going to be playing on this, so I just wanted to briefly talk on Capture the Flag, regular. There's a chance that you can spawn on a super flat which has structures, so you could technically beat the game on CubeCraft. Which is insane. Can you imagine if we beat the game on CubeCraft? That would be crazy. I really want to try that. Like over a year ago, I did a lot of theorizing because I learned that was a thing, a bug that you could spawn there, and I was like, oh my god, I want to beat the game. On CubeCraft, that would be so funny. That would be truly Impossible Minecraft. Like, can you beat the game on Cube? I want to see that so badly. I can't sprint. I was robbed. Oh my god. Best teammate ever. I'm not sure why he's not collecting from the generator, because both of us can collect it at it from the same time. It splits resources. Alright. I'm not sure what the good strategy here is. Here we go. And we're going to get around our bed. Because it's just what I do basically every single time. Stream delay from your side? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like, what, 5 to 10 seconds or something like that, so... Well, this is going to go well. Given the last message, this is going to go perfectly smoothly. Yeah, this is Impossible Minecraft, by the way. We're getting Lapis right now on CubeCraft. That is currently what we are doing, is getting Lapis. Yeah. We just need Lapis currently, so. Yeah. We're doing that on CubeCraft. Let's see. Let's go after yellow or light blue. Probably yellow, considering that he's getting kills. I'm not sure what this is, but okay. Oh, it's a bridge. And it is no longer a bridge. And ba 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 ba. Here we go. No. Yellow, I see you. Okay, let's just go after yellow's bed. If they're going to be going after light blue, we have the opportunity to strike at yellow. So let's do that. And no more bed for yellow. Sucks to be them. We're going to collect this in preparation for other stuff, and they broke the bed. We're going to take the diamond route just so we can get to 10 diamonds. Please be the quick extra diamond. No, it was not. Okay, unlucky. I only broke a bed that had no one defending it. Oh god. Nope. Nope. I missed! I'm so bad! No! He was on half a heart! We were so close. Okay, so he's decent at PvP. Oh man, I lost a 1v1. Oh, there's stuff in the chest? I love you. Best teammate ever. I'm going to use all of this. I'll give you 2 gold in return. This is a fair exchange. Yes, the reason we have this is in case, wait a second, there's only one bed and it's by one player. I should have just only spent 10 gold. Oof, that was a little bit of a mistake from my part. Oof. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna basically be helping red, I guess. I'm not actually helping them. I'm just making sure yellow can't do anything. What do you think that was gonna do, hmm? What? What is this game? What is this game? No. No. What is this game? Why? Why are you helping another player? What is this game? What? What? What is this? Bruh. Bruh. What? What? Bruh. Bruh. Ah! Love you. Best teammate ever. Yes. I don't know why the shop is deciding to be slow on me. That's fine. I'm not gonna spend the extra gold. I'm gonna... Yes, thank you, teammate. Best teammate ever. I'm gonna leave the rest of this for you in case you want to buy yourself some fancy stuff like chain armor, maybe. They're just teaming white. So I have to take care of 2 players that shouldn't be teaming. You know, this is fine. This is fine. What? What garbage is this? Bruh. I have regen, fools. You can't stop regen. Ha ha! The fools. You can't stop me. I have regen. Nah, you think you did play video games? No, I can even have you stab me and I'm gonna live. That is how much disrespect there is here. Yes, walk off the map. Yeah. Yeah. We beat Impossible Minecraft, guys. The Ender. Did you beat the Ender Dragon? Yo. Did you and your friends beat the Ender Dragon on the server? Teammate, friendship, yes. Nah, he died. Oh, that is slightly tragic. Rest in peace. I'm gonna pass my teammate the extra stuff. I'm gonna pass you the blocks. You can use those how you need to. Alrighty. Here we go. Teamwork. Teamwork. Alright, I'm not gonna say that ever again. You have a sneaky plan to bridge the outer islands and get an elytra? What? Just elytra spear everyone, okay. Toxic ban for toxicity. We're gonna be going after red team, considering that, you know, they might have achieved a kill. I accidentally bought glass. That was a mistake. Whoops. I bought glass on accident. That was a slight mistake. Miscalculation on my part. Oops. Now I can go after red. I'm gonna leave the iron for my teammate here. I'm sure he will have a wise spending decision with that. I bridged on the wrong side. I'm a fool. Whatever. I'm sure it will be fine. Ooh, ooh. Nope. Denied. I can't even break this thing. I just realized I can't exactly break this. But I can believe! Ah! For America! Okay, I don't think America was enough for that one. We did a lot of damage. Yeah. Resources. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stash the rest of the... Okay, I have a plan now. I have a plan. Oh, you think you'd have... Oh, I thought that was a different situation. Oh, that worked out. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get some diamonds. Well, you want this fight? You want this fight? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, and stay away. Yeah, we're gonna get regen and just abuse these guys. Yes! Best teammate ever! You are my favorite person in the whole world right now. Oh my gosh, yes! And I'm gonna do this. Sharpness, I'm gonna get a pickaxe. Life is good. I'm gonna give you the extra gold. Yes. Oh yeah. These guys, they ain't gonna know what hit them. Actually, they're gonna know it's a sharpness 1 diamond sword. Wait a second, he's trying to go over here so he can get to the shop better. No. He wanted to play video games. Wrong. He doesn't get to play video games. We get to play video games. Yes. Yeah, it's time to go out to red team. Yeah, cyberbullying. Wrong. Inaccurate assumption. Nope. Inaccurate assumption, sir. No, you can't knock me off. I forbid it. And get wrecked. Nope. There is no surviving. And eviscerated. Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I trust you to make a good purchasing decision. Oh my gosh. You got 20? You can buy the world with that. I don't know, man. I feel like we've won. I don't even know what to buy with those myself. Whatever you feel like you should get. Yo, health boost. That's a pretty good one, yeah. Oh, we're so set. We are so set. I'm gonna get a thing of TNT just to really cement our victory here. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a Bedwars stream now. Now, we're getting Lapis. We're getting Lapis. This is what we're doing. We're getting Lapis. Trust me. Wrong, inaccurate assumption. Light blue. Light blue. No, he's not light blue. He's yellow. I don't know why I thought he was light blue. What, you think you can punch me to death? Wrong. And victory. Let's go. We win. We win. Yes. Dream team. Yeah, being able to constantly funnel resources is like really strong. It's really strong. This is great. It is really strong to like be able to have a constant feed of resources. It's really, really OP. Oh man, it is awesome. What is red doing? I thought they were about to charge at us. I would have been so sad. I'm going to trust my teammate knows what to do with these planks. I probably should have thrown them to him. I just picked them up in front of... I'm such a bad teammate. I'm so bad. I'm garbage. No one's gonna subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see purple's getting some basic stuff, but I'm gonna focus on red. They seem like a decent threat. Here we go. You have gold. You have gold. I would happily rob you. Yes. Robbery achieved. That was a perfect amount of gold too, by the way. It was perfect. It is exactly what I needed. Here we go. I'm going to go after red and nothing will go wrong. Wrong, red. Nope. Get demolished. Get absolutely obliterated, buddy. Ha! Yeah! Teamwork, yes. Whoa, what is light blue doing here? Okay, they're not doing anything. I defend this bridge, buddy. Okay, I think he might have enough lag to actually get through. He has the lag to get through that one. Oh, he's just standing there, floating, vibing. Nope. Nope, you're gone. You are dead. And I got you, teammate. Kill steal. Oh. Oh.
If you can break the bed while I stab these guys, that would be fantastic, teammate. You can do it. I believe. No!
I'm so bad at video games. I'm so bad. Can you imagine me dying? Man, I'm trash. Hold on, do we have stuff? No, we do not. Okay. I'm gonna go back over to light blue. We can do this. You know, I just need to knock both of them off the map before they can actually, you know, make any proper defenses. Should be simple. Nope. What was that double hit? Nope. And what? Haha. And out of here. No. No, do not try to attack me while I'm breaking this. What did I say, sir? Ow. That was a lot of knockback. Wait, I'm stuck? Okay, that was weird. My controls literally stopped moving me.
I was so close to breaking it. No.
I was like 3 game ticks away. Nope. You can go away. You want some of this? No. No. You do not need to fight me, sir. No. It is not going to happen. I must break their bed. I believe in the dream.
I believe.
You know what? You know what? I know exactly what to do here. You guys can deal. What is this hitting? No, no, I believe. Come on, break, break, break.
You can't stop me. This bed will be broken. Ha ha!
Destroyed. No, no, they do not get to play video games. We win these. We win these. All right, you need help with purple, was it? You need help with purple? Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of purple. I'll take them off your hands for you. My sword is at like 2/3 durability, man.
No.
I will break the bed. And I'm just too good at video games. Subscribe. Oh. Oh, well, we don't have to deal with him yet. And... oh, he actually got out. And... victory. 22! 22 kills. Alright, this is going to be the last game. And then we're going to end the getting Lapis stream. That was quick. It took 6 minutes. Alright. Oh, thank you. Very polite. What was the other game's length? It was also 6 minutes. Oh, we just keep getting 6-minute games. Okay, cool. Got to stretch a little bit more. I'm gonna save up for the full 20 gold. Get chain. Oof. Then I'm gonna pass my teammate blocks. Here we go. Getting stuff. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna just place the defense myself. Here we go. And full defense. There we are. I'm stealing the gold because I'm a bad person. Robbery perk has been unlocked. Here we are. Ready? Oh my goodness, best teammate ever. We get the gold. Thank you. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff in the chest for you. And I wonder what team is gonna be the most problematic. We're gonna go after whoever that. Okay, we're going after light blue. Yep. Light blue it is. Are they gonna actually successfully break the bed though? Probably not. You want some of this, kid? Wrong! I am going to destroy everything. You are a final kill to me. Haha. Destroyed. And off the map for you. And to the graveyard for you. That's a team wipe. And we got an extra final kill for it. Bad Wars, man. Sometimes you gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try really hard and eventually you win. You better not be able to knock me off the map. And close fight. I almost misplaced that. I would have been so sad. And now we just have to go after purple. That is a beefy looking defense. Uh-huh. Nope. Nope. That is not an iron sword that I am hitting him with. Ow! Ow! I think I might be dead in this point. Yeah. Whoops. Ow, I bumped my knee. My poor knee. I'm gonna assume you have diamonds for like regen and sharpness. Yeah! Legendary teammate. Yes! Regen! I love regen so much. It is so good. It is so good. You do not get to stab me, sir. I guess you get to have a weird hitbox. What was that? And... okay. A little dramatic, isn't it? Do you think that's a little bit dramatic, sir? I mean, that is a decision you can indeed make. Nope. Nope. What is with these players' hitboxes? And it doesn't matter. We're good. And we're just so good. We have to break this block because it's one of the better ones to break. Which is unfortunate because we have to deal with, multiple players. Ow! They actually managed to hit me and stuff. Wrong. And breaking the block. Wait a second. I'm actually breaking the wrong block? Is that what you're telling me, game? I'm breaking the wrong block? Okay. Yeah, no, you can keep trying. Guy. I wonder where the other purple guy is going. I'm curious, but I don't think it's going to be very beneficial for him shortly. Considering he has no bed. And no teammate. Rest in pepperonis. Oh no, guys, they're after us. They're gonna break our bed. What are we gonna do? Even if they break our bed, I'm not too concerned. And this man is going to be chased. Poor guy. Oh, he chose to go across a bridge. Oh, the unfortunate maneuver. And wait a second, this is blocked off. Wait, what? This is also not an existing wall. Wait. What? Okay. I was so prepared to just block him off And he's going across the same way he came in. Okay. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I wanted this to happen. I thought I was doing a good job cutting off the other exit, and then I didn't. Whoops. And tough game. Wow. We really had to try for that one. I got to do /P leave, though. There we go. That was fun. I gotta end the stream now here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this getting Lapis stream. We definitely got Lapis.